You would have went right down. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem. I now present to you our President-elect, Malak Issa.
Hi, everyone. You can now be seated. Thank you all for joining us today. We are here to induct our class of 2022 and class of 2023 members of Durfee High School's chapter of the National Honor Society. As most of you know, these students have technically been members since their respective sophomore years, but due to the pandemic, we could not have our in-person ceremonies. And so I ask you to join me in celebrating your students in this long-awaited occasion with a round of applause. We will now hear some words of congratulations from our guests of honor, first being Mayor Paul Coogan.
You know, this is great being back in my home here at Durfee High School, where I spent so many years. Never got to work in this building, but I did get to work in the one they just knocked down, and it's still special. every time I come here, and especially for events like this, the National Honor Society induction ceremony. I say the same thing. It's always great to address a club that would never let someone like me be a member. So I really appreciate all the hard work I know that went into this, the parents that supported you, the friends that worked with you, the teachers and the staff that made this all possible. I congratulate you very much from the city of Fall River. This is very, very special, and I appreciate all your efforts. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, Mayor Coogan. Next, we will be hearing from City Councilor Linda Pereira.
Well, good evening. It is wonderful to be here. When you look around at the students here and you see what they're accomplishing, more light should shine on them. Because to be part of the National Honor Society isn't just academic attainment, but it's service, right? It's character, it's leadership. And this doesn't happen alone. A community helps. I mean, I'm happy to be here, and I'm thrilled that we have so many National Honor Society members, because as I get older, you're going to be the leaders. So I want you to be prepared. And I have to say a special thank you to the parents, the grandparents, the family members that are here who support these students. And also to the wonderful faculty at Durfee. Durfee's does want to excel in education. You are the role models for your peers. So I will say, on behalf of myself and the city, I am so very proud of you. And it's wonderful to see great things happening to great students. We've had great people come to Durfee and leave. I mean, be a secretary of a cabinet for a president, Durfee graduate, be the composer of Sesame Street, Durfee graduate. The list goes on and on. You too can do that. You can put a mark and make Fall River better than it is. I'm counting on you. Good luck and God bless to each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Pereira. Next, we'll be hearing from School Committee Person Shelley Pereira.
I noticed me and my mother are much louder walking across the stage. It is such a pleasure to be here today with you all. I want to start off by saying thank you to Principal Damaris and every single educator and worker here in Durfee and in the Fall River Public School System. What you do is important work, and we all appreciate it. And then congratulations to the parents, guardians, family members, and friends of these National Honor Society members. I am sure you are all here with hearts full of pride, as you should. But most importantly, congratulations to all of you. And I hope more than even your parents are proud, you're proud. Because there is nothing wrong with pride in hard work, in good community service, and exceeding your goals. What you've done is amazing, and you should congratulate yourselves today and every day. And I just want to end by saying, education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world. I didn't say that, Nelson Mandela did, but it is true. And I would love nothing more than to see each and every one of you continue your education and go out there and make this world better. Be the change that makes this world better. Congratulations, and I wish you continued success.
Thank you, Ms. Pereira. We will now be hearing from Superintendent Maria Ponce.
Good evening, everyone. It's really an honor to be here. So many familiar faces, some of which I had the pleasure of being principal to. So congratulations to all of you. So proud of all of you. So many words come to mind being in this room and seeing all of you accomplish what you've accomplished. I mean, persistence in a very, very difficult time period. You will be telling these stories for years to come. Hard work, effort. But really the word that comes to mind that stands out for me is joy. I am filled with joy, and I know that everybody in this room is filled with joy to see how far you've come. This is what your hard work has helped you to achieve. You have managed to remain focused on your academics during some very, very difficult times. Good for you. Good for your families, for the Durfee staff, for everyone, your Durfee family, your home family, and everyone in the community that supported you. You certainly have deserved all of the support, and you have made every single one of us proud. Congratulations to you and to everyone else involved in supporting you along the way. Go out, make a difference in our world. Thank you.
Thank you, Superintendent Ponce. For our last guest speaker, we'll be hearing from Ms. Shayna Morgan, Associate Principal of Durfee.
I think I have a loud walk as well, so that's good. All right, so this is such a great honor to be here tonight in this gorgeous auditorium. So welcome to all parents, faculty, community members, and most importantly, the students to this important event. We're so excited to be able to host this ceremony here in this gorgeous auditorium and to show off our amazing new school that the Fall River community has made happen for our students. Induction into the National Honor Society is an incredible honor. Students being inducted into the National Honor Society have demonstrated excellence in scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Membership transcends individual growth into the important realm of community engagement. This means that in an extremely challenging time, every single one of you has worked hard, supported your community, and risen to the new challenges that you face every day. Tonight's ceremony is a celebration of our Durfee community. Your teachers, they have supported and challenged you and helped you grow as scholars and as citizens. Your families, your friends, they've shaped you with your values, with love, support, and sometimes a push for you to be the best version of yourself. Your whole Fall River community, they've been a part of your rise to excellence and will continue to surround you with support and strength as you meet the challenges of the future. But most importantly, this is a celebration for all of our impressive inductees from the last 2 years who have put in the hard work, responded to challenges with grace, and found ways to serve and support their community. We are all so proud of you and excited to see where the future takes you because we know you will be making the world a better place. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Morgan. Next, we'll be hearing from our National Honor Society advisor, Mr. John Surratt.
Yeah! Okay. Hey, how you doing? I'm so excited about tonight. Mayor Coogan, Superintendent Ponce, Principal Damaris, school committee members, honored guests, administrators, faculty, family, and friends, and especially the inductees. My name is John Surratt, and it is my distinct honor, along with my co-advisor, Chris DeLuca, to officially welcome you all to the Mu Kappa Delta chapter of the National Honor Society annual induction ceremony here at the new Nagel Auditorium in the beautiful BMC Durfee High School. Tonight, we officially welcome our new members into this prestigious society, their names inscribed in the rolls of the National Honor Society for perpetuity. A day that has been nearly 2 years in the making, the NHS induction ceremony for the class of 2022 and 2023. Congratulations. Two years ago, no one would have predicted this would happen. The year started out normally. We sent out invitation letters to NHS and you filled out applications. You did community service, attended school events, attended NHS meetings, and then it all changed. School canceled, events canceled, students sent into isolation, classes held on Google Meet, or not at all. We had to cancel your induction ceremony, my second favorite NHS event, only superseded by the one some of you will take part in about a month, the NHS courting ceremony. Because of the COVID restrictions, you never got the chance to take the NHS pledge, to be officially welcomed into the Mu Kappa Delta chapter, to be properly recognized for the outstanding students that you are. Yet you persevered. With the help and guidance of your society president, Malak Issa, and the other NHS officers, you continue to do the things that NHS students do. Help others, help your school, be role models, maintain excellent grades, put others before yourself. All of this during a pandemic. I don't know how you did it, but with grit, determination, and thinking outside the box, you did it. With all the adversity you faced in and out of school, you did it. There was talk about canceling this event or moving it online, but they wouldn't let me. They said, wait, you deserve this honor, and I am so glad that you did, because I am truly proud to have been the advisor to the most deserving NHS class in the history of Durfee High School. And so today, this presentation comes with all the pomp and circumstance of past induction ceremonies. We are honored to be presenting you tonight with something you have long deserved, your official certificate of acceptance into the Mu Kappa Delta chapter of the National Honor Society. For the inductees being honored tonight, you were selected based on 4 criteria inscribed on the Honor Society emblem on this candelabra: character, scholarship, leadership, and service. Yes, you all excel in academics, but this is only part of the reason you are here. You are here because you have a fire inside that drives you to give your time, to give your knowledge, to give your talents, to give your energy to those who need help the most. You do not sit back and rely on your ability to study and work tirelessly in your classes. That is not enough for you. You share the belief that the few can help inspire the many. You are selfless leaders, role models who give service to others without worrying about what you will get and receive in return. At moments like this, I'm reminded of the words of H.L. Mencken, who describes the values to which you aspire. To discover the kernel of eternal verity in the husk of a delusion and hallucination, and a passion for bringing it forth. Yet this passion was not cultivated in a vacuum. Today is also a celebration of the people who have supported you in this journey. Today is also a celebration of your families, represented by your sponsors today. To the parents, grandparents, guardians, and network of extended family members and friends of these remarkable young people, your unconditional love, guidance, and support and encouragement throughout these most difficult years is a big reason why your sons and daughters are here tonight. It is obvious that your efforts have paid off, and at this time, I'd like the new inductees to please stand and give your families a round of applause. I would also like to extend a thank you to the teachers, faculty, and staff here at Durfee High School who have supported you throughout the years. Thank you for your contributions and unwavering dedication to our students. And then finally, on behalf of all the National Honor Society members across the nation, and on behalf of my co-advisor, Mr. DeLuca, it is my pleasure to be the first to officially welcome you into the Mu Kappa Delta chapter of the National Honor Society. Congratulations, you deserve a round of applause. And so we cannot have the rest of the proceedings going forward without inducting our officers. So at this time, I would like to ask the officers-elect to please stand. Malakisa Emma Tibitat, Michaela Larguina, Sadie Fitzgerald, and Rebecca Pavo. And I would also like to ask the sponsors to please come to the stage and line up by the stairway. The officers. Will the officers please raise your right hand and repeat after me? I pledge myself to uphold the highest purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I've been selected, to be the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school, and I will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Congratulations. As your name is read, please come forward and accept your certificate from your National Honor Society sponsor. Rebecca Pavo, sponsored by Nicole Turgeon, her teacher. Sadie Fitzgerald, sponsored by her mom, Kathy Fitzgerald. Michaela Laguina, sponsored by Anna Pereira, her mother. Emma Tibitat, sponsored by Carla Tibitat, her mother. No. And then finally, Malaki is sponsored by her mother, Yasmin El-Khatib. You must do one more thing, because in order for them to continue, they must be inducted as officers now. So sorry. This is usually done outside of the ceremony. Good leaders are made, not born. If you have the desire and willpower, you become an effective leader. Good leaders develop through a never-ending process of self-study, education, training, and experience. Serving as an officer in this organization is a great place to gain valuable leadership experience. The purpose of the National Honor Society is to promote the ideals of leadership, scholarship, character, and service. All the skills learned as a member of the National Honor Society will help carry members to become productive and respected citizens of our country. With this in mind, it is my pleasure and honor to install the officers of the BMC Durfee High School Mu Kappa Delta chapter of the National Honor Society. Rebecca Pavo, will you please step forward and raise your right hand? As historian, it will be your duty to be the custodian of the chapter's historical records, and therefore you are responsible for maintaining and recording the activities of the chapter for the Society's posterity. You are the guardian of the flame whose duty it is to share the achievements of the Society to others and maintain a historical record. Do you pledge to fulfill the duties and responsibilities of historian and serve to the best of your ability the members of your chapter? If so, answer, I do. Sadie Fitzgerald, will you please step forward and raise your right hand? As treasurer, it is your responsibility to maintain the financial records of the chapter. You shall have general charge of the finances under the supervision and approval of your school administration and advisors. All financial transactions must comply with local school policy. Do you pledge to fulfill the duties and responsibilities of treasurer and serve to the best of your ability the members of your chapter? If so, answer I do. Michaela Laguina, will you please step forward and raise your right hand? As secretary, it is your responsibility to chronicle the business of the chapter through complete, accurate, and timely manner of all meetings. It is also your duty to keep all chapter records and carry on the correspondence of the chapter. Do you pledge to fulfill the duties and responsibilities of the secretary and to serve to the best of your ability the members of your chapter? If so, answer I do. Emma Tibitot, would you please step forward and raise your right hand? As Vice President, it is your responsibility to preside at all meetings of the chapter in the absence of the President. As Vice President, it is also your duty to oversee all committee activities, act as the General Assistant to the President, and chair the Executive Committee. Do you pledge to fulfill the duties and responsibilities of the chapter and to serve to the best of your ability the members of your chapter? If so, answer I do. It is now my distinct honor and privilege to install the person whom you have elected to lead your chapter as president. Malak Issa, would you please step forward and raise your right hand? As president, your duties and responsibilities are vast and varied. As the chief executive officer of this chapter, it will be your overall duty to maintain the organization's health during this school year. You shall cooperate with the chapter advisors, the school administration, and with the chapter executive committee to supervise the general activities of the chapter. The president will preside at all meetings, appoint committees, and shall represent the chapter at official organization gatherings. Do you pledge to fulfill the duties and responsibilities of the president and serve to the best of your ability the members of this chapter? If so, answer I do. At this time, it is my pleasure to present to you the officers of the Mu Kappa Delta chapter of the National Honor Society. Congratulations. I would now like to turn over the podium to the Mu Kappa Delta chapter president for the interpretation and lighting of the candles. Officers, the interpretation and lighting of the candles.
Slides are bright. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sadie Fitzgerald, and I am this year's treasurer of Durfee's chapter of the National Honor Society. The first key principle of the National Honor Society is the idea of scholarship. Scholarship, by definition, is an academic study or achievement. Members of the National Honor Society are constantly encouraged to strive for academic greatness throughout their 4 years at Durfee. Students are required to hold a 3.85 minimum weighted GPA, which not only pushes students to get high marks, but also take rigorous courses that challenge students to broaden the horizons of their education. Every year, some members of our society climb to Durfee's top 10 and go to amazing, dazzling institutions across the nation. The National Honor Society pushes students to work their hardest in the classroom and provides them with the motivations to academically succeed. So as you're all inducted tonight, we hope that you carry that inspiration to strive in your years at Durfee and wherever you may go next. Thank you all, and congrats to the inductees.
Good evening, members and guests of the National Honor Society. The average day for the members of the National Honor Society consists mostly of similar routines. We spend the majority of our time during the day at school and afterward attend meetings or sports. A club meeting here, a track meet there, and even additional homework. These extracurricular activities add up and tend to take up a majority of our time. So where do we find the time to dedicate ourselves to serve others? Truthfully, it can be hard to find the time to participate in community service given our personal commitments. Regardless, we have and will continue to put in the work as the group of dedicated and driven members of the National Honor Society. The National Honor Society takes into account the busy schedules of its members and works around the chaos in order to even allow the most busy student the opportunity to take part in the formation of a stronger community. Throughout our time of service in our community, we as individuals are granted the opportunity to reinforce an aptitude for kindness and selflessness. Community service is able to highlight attributes which we hold close to our character and challenges us to aim to be better. This is essential for each and every one of us in our own journey to success. By helping those around us, we learn to appreciate not only ourselves, but the fellow citizens of our community. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. As my fellow officers have called attention to specific attributes of our members, I would like to highlight one attribute that is particularly important to me: character. Character is how you conduct yourself with high standards of honesty, reliability, and respect for others. Your character merits your selection into the National Honor Society in a variety of ways. Many attributes define good character. Just to name a few, there's perseverance in our studies, whether that be taking challenging classes or setting high academic standards, exemplifying beneficial qualities such as effective planning, efficiency, and punctuality, and lastly, upholding principles of morality and ethics, like being kind, being honest, and being respectful. All of our inductees here tonight have been excellent examples of characteristics like these, and they all reflect a personal commitment to ethical and compassionate interactions with others, as well as how you treat yourself. However, moving forward, we are making a commitment to uphold these characteristics in the remaining time we have here at Durfee, and to continue to be role models to the younger generations of this school. Your success is only part of the story, but how you achieved it is critically important to communicate. Thank you, and congratulations to all of the inductees here tonight.
Hi, everyone. The final pillar of the National Honor Society is leadership, and I hope you all know as inductees that you demonstrate leadership in ways that you might not even imagine. It's been a long and winding path since we unexpectedly left school in March of 2020, and I know that none of it has been easy. But when I look out into this audience, I see a group of my peers that I have every reason to admire and be proud of, and I hope you all do too. I see students who set an example by trying their very best every day and often don't give themselves enough credit for it. I see athletes who lead their teams even without the title of captain. I see volunteers who use their knowledge and skills to help the community around them. I see human beings who should be proud of themselves for making it this far, knowing that more great things are still yet to come. The resilience you've all exhibited throughout your high school careers, especially during a pandemic, is emulated by the fact that we're here today to finally celebrate you all. That is what makes your leadership so noble. Leaders are not only those who light the way for others, they have to sustain their own torch in order to share the light. So I implore you to keep being the leaders you are. Our membership consists of so many amazing and inspiring young people. Each of you has the intelligence, drive, and unique qualities to take you far in life, if only you will let it. To our juniors, I'm so proud of how far you've all come, and I hope you'll make the most of this last year to be your best self and make a difference in the community around you every way you can. To our seniors, I know there's some irony in being inducted just 2 months before we graduate, but I hope this recognition will only remind you of how far you've come and the potential you have to keep doing amazing things in the future. Thank you. Okay, now with permission from Mr. Surratt, I will be giving the National Honor Society pledge for our new inductees. So if everyone could please stand. Okay, repeat after me. Actually, wait, raise your right hand, sorry. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I pledge myself to uphold the highest purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Congratulations, you all inducted. Okay. Thank you, you can be seated now. I now invite Vice Principal Mr. Taylor Brown to the podium to induct our Class of 2022 students.
Good evening, everybody. First, I want to congratulate all the new National Honor Society members. Very proud of you. You are the example of what Durfee High School is all about. We thank you for having Durfee pride and making our school proud. John, you all set? Okay, now we can get rolling here. So first inductee is Mariah Alves, who was escorted by her mother, Elizabeth Carrero. Ashtosh Bendari, sponsored by Mr. Surratt, his teacher. Nathan Batello, sponsored by his mother, Cindy Batello. Timothy Costa, sponsored by his mother, Renee Costa. Lorraine Dale, sponsored by her brother, Lander Dale.
It's Lisa DeMaderis, it's me.
Lisa? Mackenzie DeMaderis, sponsored by Lisa DeMaderis' mother. Michaela Estrella, sponsored by her teacher, Carrie Devine. Julia Faria, sponsored by her mother, Patricia Faria. Caitlin Ferreira, sponsored by her teacher, John Surratt. Evanita Forts, sponsored by her guidance counselor, Tara Mancini. Soleil Guasp, sponsored by her mother, Soledad Enriquez. Colin Gilmet, sponsored by his mother, Erin Gilmet. Colin Hargraves, sponsored by his mother, Lisa Hargraves. Morgan Lido, sponsored by her mother, Tina Lido. Abigail Long, sponsored by her mother, Christy Long. Madison Martins, sponsored by her mother, Stacia Martins. Aubrey Medeiros, sponsored by her teacher, Shannon Dufresne. Mackenzie Monas, sponsored by her father, Tony Monas. Mary Adriana, sponsored by her teacher, Carrie Devine. Christopher Panchley, sponsored by his mother, Melissa Panchley. Nikolai Rodricks, sponsored by his teacher, Alexander Tui. Jake Silver, sponsored by friend Mike Hargraves. Adam Souza, sponsored by his mother, Christine Souza. Calvin Strong, sponsored by his grandmother, Donna Strong. Cassidy Thames, sponsored by her mother, Kerry Thames. And Isabella Tibertino, sponsored by her teacher, Scott Elliott.
Congratulations, class of 2022 inductees. I now welcome to the stage Dr. Jessica Stevens, Associate Principal, to announce the new inductees for the class of 2023.
Hi, everyone. First, I just want to say congratulations to our inductees and certainly to your loved ones as well. We know well that it takes a village. I am so incredibly proud of you all and just very grateful for your special places in the world, and I'm really excited to see where life takes you. So, with that being said, the following students are our inductees from the class of 2023. So first up is Samantha Aguiar, sponsored by her teacher, Maya Lloyd. Destiny Aluaru, sponsored by her grandmother, Diane Aluaru. Kirsten Anderson, sponsored by her aunt, Marcy Elaine. Miuna Baremia, sponsored by her sister, Malia Baremia. Josie Kane, sponsored by her father, Ed Kane. Jasmine Kane, sponsored by her mother, Michelle Kane. Landry Karen, sponsored by her father, Jeff Karen. Amelia Dias, sponsored by her mother, Liliana Dias. Sergio Dias, sponsored by his father, Joaquim Dias. Carolyn Dupras, sponsored by her father, Derek Dupras. Shane Estacio, sponsored by his mother, Amanda Estacio. Jack Garvin, sponsored by his grandmother, Joan Mello. Emma Gomes, sponsored by her mother, Andrea Gomes. Anthony Granum, sponsored by his mother, Natalie Granum. Emma Jeffries Oliveira, sponsored by her mother, Jessica Jeffries. Dahlia Karam, sponsored by her mother, Marie Karam. Lauren Kuchar, sponsored by her mother, Philomena Kuchar. Brady Lavoie, sponsored by his mother, Catherine Lavoie. Nicole Lobo, sponsored by her sister, Bruna Lobo. Brooke Macedo, sponsored by her mother, Sue Macedo. Yazin Mahmood, sponsored by his mother, Shima Mahmood. Julia Matos, sponsored by her mother, Maria Matos. Andrew Sampt, sponsored by his mother, Sandra Sampt. Brooke Sylvia, sponsored by her mother, Leslie Sylvia. And Juliana Torres, sponsored by her cousin, Haley Pereira.
Congratulations to the new inductees of the classes of 2022 and 2023. I'd like to give one more round of applause for everyone. Thank you all once again for joining us tonight. This concludes the official induction of our class of 22 and 2023 members. Please join us outside the auditorium for some light refreshments and a group photo. Thank you.